It's the Lakes area's most wanted. We are cleaning up the criminals in our area and need your help. Have you seen any of these people?
Joseph Merton Mackner, 34 years old. He's 6 feet tall, 220 pounds, with hazel eyes and brown hair. He's wanted for gross misdemeanor, second degree, DWI. William Samuel Honig, 28. He's 6 foot 3 inches tall, 210 pounds, with brown eyes and black hair. He's wanted for felony violating a protection order. Dennis Keith Dahl, age 48. He's a white male, 6 feet 2 inches tall, 240 pounds, with blue eyes and blonde hair. He has 2 warrants for misdemeanor theft by issue of worthless check. Israel Todd Colley, age 39. He's a white male, 5 feet 11 inches tall, 150 pounds, with blue eyes and blonde hair. He's wanted for gross misdemeanor traffic violations and misdemeanor crimes against public order. Philip Ray Clow, 28. He's 5 feet 6 inches tall, 148 pounds, with blue eyes and brown hair. He's wanted for gross misdemeanor traffic violations and misdemeanor traffic violations.
The Lakes area's most wanted. We're cleaning up the streets. Remember, if you see any of these people, do not approach them. Call your local law enforcement office. And now, a word from our area law enforcement.
Hello, I'm Sheriff Tim Gordon, Becker County. Today we're continuing with the different divisions and the facets of how the Sheriff's Office in Becker County continues to work for you. We're also responsible for the courts. In previous shows we've shown you what the court system is. We have 4 bailiffs that are assigned for courtroom security, but additionally we bring in a staff that are uniformed, that assist the juries, etc. So at any given time you could see 3 or 4 bailiffs in a room, but there's quite a few people that they're responsible for: the attorneys, the judge, the clerks, the jury. So safety is paramount in that setting. Emotions run high in the court system. So these are part-time licensed peace officers. They go through continuing education as would a full-time officer. So with that, that pretty much concludes the Sheriff's Office side of it. But then additionally with the Sheriff's Department, we have the jail. Becker County currently operates 2 jails, a minimum security and a maximum security. The maximum is where the serious offenders are held previous to court sentencing, etc. And it's up to the judge to determine who the attorney would be for that individual. And then if a conviction is applied to an individual, do they qualify for minimum security? Minimum security is your non-violent offenders. They're the ones that have jobs in the community, or they may be assigned to the sentence and serve. Those are the people that will go out and assist townships or the county or cities in doing projects that would be unaffordable otherwise. They do everything from the 43 public accesses in Becker County, mowing and maintaining them, to the 23 county parks and other locations that need upkeep, along with them doing the snow removal in the winter and assisting building maintenance and whatever placed upon them. So we're very happy with both the jail systems. We're operating very efficiently. We just signed 2 agreements that could mean a revenue source of about $500,000 to Becker County by utilizing and renting bed space to facilities that are overflowing. And then finally, I want to close today. People look at our department and the budget and wonder how we can do it, especially in the summertime when we'll go from a 32,000 population to over 100,000 on a typical weekend, especially for June, July, and August. And it could not be done without our volunteers, which are 4 organizations. The Auxiliary Police, which are all licensed part-time peace officers. They're the ones you see at the county fairs, a lot of the JC events around town. the street dances. They also assist in transports that take up so much of our time. They'll guard prisoners for us if they're in a hospital. They do all the duties a full-time officer would do, which there's 29 of them, and we could not go through a summer without them. They're a huge help during the high population, high density times of the year. Weave Fest, they work nonstop right along the full-time officers. Second is the Dive Rescue. They're the second longest volunteer organization we have. We have 14 members that if there's a serious boat accident or evidence recovery underwater, we'll call on those folks to come out and do the underwater photography and recovery of a drowning victim, etc. All non-paid staff there. The next one would be the Mounted Posse. We have 29 members there. We use them a lot on lost individuals. Last year they were only called out once. The year before there was actually 4 different times that they were called out to assist in locating individuals that were either lost or confused and could not find their way home. Once again, it's all unpaid time. They show up with their own resources and their own time and their own expenses to respond to an emergency. And finally, the chaplain service. These are volunteers that assist us in the extremely difficult situations. We've had them at house fires where people have lost all their belongings. They're the first to step in and stay with the family when a family member is lost to a unexpected death, whether it's violence, car accident. They will respond and help make the connections with their own local pastor or minister, and just help with the emotional trauma that occurs in such a serious situation. So with that, I hope you have a better understanding of how the Sheriff's Office exists and how we make it happen every day. Thank you.
Thank you for watching the Lakes Area's Most Wanted.